And I usually start slightly earlier as well because the bot will ping as well. Hopefully about the time we go in.
It'll ping
Um,
in like 10 minutes.
it pings like 3 minutes after you start the stream, which is pain.
26 laps? There's always been 26 laps.
I think they're on 25%. I think.
No. That's the 50%.
Is it? Does it say 50% in the race settings?
It's normal race. It's just a sprint, not a sprint, a short.
Damn. Fair enough. Works for me.
I mean, it's even better for me. I've got
Actually,
a
no.
band, so
Azerbaijan is a pretty long circuit, isn't it? To be fair.
it's good for me for Saturday because I've got a quali band and it's not all qualifying. I have to get out.
Hmm. What, you got a quali ban?
Yeah.
What, from...
Because you on stream, you can't caught me at the track.
Oh. Sorry, not sorry. It was, I was like, ooh, have I caught onto something, like, wrong here?
Yes, you did.
I did.
And then they wanted to take 20 points off us.
Really?
Yeah, because they thought my teammate shots at the time was purposefully causing a safety car. When we crashed on
That wasn't my fault, though.
No. But it's okay, I've got the evidence and the proof that we needed that he wasn't purposely causing a safety car.
The stream isn't loading on my phone. I have, like, nothing open on my phone, but the stream is refusing to load. Let me try close my Twitch, open it again. Because Twitch is loading fine. It's just a stream that doesn't want to... Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe. I'll give a proper introduction as we see the people flood in from the Discord ping. I can't see the stream, but I can see the chat, and that's all that matters. The fact I can see Twitch chat. As we're gonna get going pretty shortly. I think I sound a little bit ill still, so just bear with that, everybody. Hey shots, hi. Welcome to the stream. Division 3 Azerbaijan. We have a sprint race today, which is going to be very interesting to see. That my first commentary on a sprint race. Well, if you don't count F2, because F2 always has a sprint race, but sprint race in F1 cars. But no, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, especially on a circuit like Baku, which is quite long. So it's going to be interesting to see. As I said earlier, you might need to bear with me a little bit. I think I do sound a little bit ill still. So if I do, I'm really sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Hold on, I've received a DM.
Done.
Yes.
Okay, cool. It wasn't an admin or staff or anything like that. We're good. Right, we're gonna get underway. Verify. I would try and run you through the teams. Actually, I am gonna try and run you through the teams just based off my memory. Last time around in Div 3, I think it was. I want to say it was Miami. I don't entirely remember, but there's a giant pole in the way of my camera view of the pit lane.
Yes, I have.
It's absolutely abhorred. But Simo is coming out of the pit lane. I'm gonna pull up the Div 3 team list so I can tell you the team names. You might not. You can judge the liveries, Verified, you please. Because I know some of the teams do really hard work into their liveries. 70% rain during the main race. But clear quali and sprint. Oh god, it's going to be a long one.
It's gonna be a
Here.
long. It's gonna be like 2 minute, 10-second laps.
Oh yeah. Well, here you have the teams of the following. You have the team of McLaren Mercedes, which you would be able to see because it's orange. You have Pringle Racing, which
McLaren slash Mercedes are not here.
yeah, McLaren
Don't see an
Mercedes
orange.
aren't here. Sorry, I can't read that name. Uh, Ashton
Team Dorito.
and
Oh,
there's another Pringle Racing driver, but we have Pringle Racing. Oh, Stee. Stee is our Pringle representative today in the pit lane. And Ashton, who
which
is not
Storm
here.
says use the runoff. What is out that?
Ooh. Uh-oh. You have the rival team, Team Dorito, Bufferino, Phil, and Miles, and Simo has spun round on the outlap. Also, good luck with the identifiers. They're either black or grey. So good luck with that. We'll verify. You have Braun GP, which you should have been able to see. Because they're like bright yellow, aren't they? Well, actually, we have Zap in Braun GP. They might have changed their colours. You have Zap and who else is in Braun? Mally, who aren't here. You have Caraballo Racing Team, Meatball Academy, Beepo Motorsport, um, the Frog Bonies, Lotus Racing, which is Young Shots' team, a team called Rick's Tears, which is a great
Yes.
team in my opinion. No, driver slander is not something I do in this league because I think I would annoy all the wrong people. Yeah, Meatball Academy, and then we've got a few standby drivers, so I think our racing
Jaffa
today.
Cake's lap just got interrupted by someone who's in front of him.
Beautiful.
Who's that in front of Simo just got in the way of Jaffa Cake's lap.
Simo
and
is on our lap as well.
Yeah. And Jaffa Cake is now spun.
Oh.
He reset the track, I caught that. That's a quali ban.
Hey, reset the track.
I caught that. If I get a quali ban, he gets a quali ban. Only fair.
Alright, clip it, because I didn't catch it on the stream. It's just, all of a sudden we have awoken snitch mode.
Oh, I'm going full snitch. Oh,
Young
Young Shots is
Shots
retired. Is he?
Oh, Young Shots is racing in the Lotus. I didn't get delivery, damn it. Because they all wear black and it's so hard to identify them. Shots says, I am Shots has done a Charles Leclerc into Castle. He's done it, I am stupid.
This track looks so much different. I haven't played this track yet.
No, it's
so
very
weird.
different, but it is still absolutely awful. Simo goes a 146.4. How do I say that name? Rayan has gone a 141.418 as the time to currently beat. I'm not. Is that algebra? Algebra.
Jaffa Cake is less.
I'm just trying to say it. Lots of yellow flags. Who was that? A Harvey. A 145.7. A lot of drivers struggling. I think we're going to see a lot of tail whipping, especially.
Oh, God, he almost in the castle section there.
So,
He had to back out because I don't know how to say his name. Oh, Drew.
who?
I'm just not going to attempt. He's in P7.
Oh, I call him. I call him or them. Odaiku.
Odaiku.
Odaiku. But Aiden Jones, I think was quick last time I was here. About 149.06. Top of the charts at the minute. A lot of drivers seem to be struggling around here, and I think that will be evident, especially with a wet race on the way, on the horizon, is what his Shots is saying. It's true, of course, but I think Dare I say, we have a lot of F1 news to talk about during safety car period, so I won't talk about it just yet because I think we'll get a few safety cars around here in Baku. So
Quite possibly.
I'll save all my buffer and cool information for them, because yeah. Um, Shot says O Day Sue. Oh, as in Sue, like that Sue.
Yui.
I think I say Odaiku, like Odai, like ku, see, like ku, but it's not like a K sound. But I know you can like Q in
Have you
pool.
been
That's a
playing
hard
Fortnite
C.
recently?
Why are you trying to expose me? Who told you
Yeah.
to say that?
I just know that what's
Who
going on in
paid
Fortnite
you?
currently.
Who paid you to tell me? Yes, and that was like a week ago though, because I've been stressing about exam results most of this week. The monster, pulling the one lap pace out a 1:46.46, marginally quicker than Aiden on that lap. Very interesting to see there.
Completely
As
forgot what type of lap times we can get around Baku, to be honest.
I also have, so I don't know if this is good or bad, but I'm just gonna pretend um, like it's pretty good. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to get a good look around the
Oh, is
grid
that
now.
through castle section? I think laser
Oh,
hit the wall, or we moved out of the way in the castle section, which is a bit of a weird spot to
oh,
move.
Steve in the Pringle racing car. Not changing their livery out
Invalidate.
from the last time I saw, but they have invalidated sadly. But Steve, um, in the Pringle car, gonna have to go up against some feisty Doritos. I think Doritos has a new flavor, but sadly Bufferino Phil is not out of the pit lane to show us that new flavor. One sec, verify. Can you like waffle for like 3 seconds?
Oh, what?
Waffle for 3 seconds.
Waffle? Oh, I'm not good at waffling. Oh, no, now you put me on the spot, so I can't waffle. I'm watching Pringle racing Steve getting a nice slipstream off his teammate, and they both go into the pit, so there's no point in that. Lovely. There's a yellow flag for a certain time. Jaffa Cake spun around. I've just caught that.
Uh-oh.
Reset the track, I dare you.
Reset the track? No, don't reset
Oh,
the
that is a
track.
car currently facing sideways in front of him and then out. Is that Twitch Storms? I've somehow missed
Oh, Twitch Storms, yeah. Out. The fastest lap in hot lap is around a 1:38.2, so a 1:40 is actually pretty good. Um, so yeah, it's a monster. I know the monster has a one lap pace, but when it comes to the race, he lacks in the other areas of racing. I would argue,
that.
sadly.
I'm not gonna roast actually. No.
I'm not roasting anyone. I'm just saying what I think is true, and yeah, like it
You
could
called me
be.
slow in Saudi,
And
and then my car proceeded to get damaged quite heavily.
what was that Alpine made of? Honestly.
I don't know.
Adaiku is out on our lap, gonna go towards
Someone's just used
Charles
the runoff.
Leclerc's favourite part of the track, who's just used the runoff verify.
People keep Simo. People like using runoffs now. I've never seen people ever use runoffs.
Because
Now
it's
people use it.
Baku and you have nowhere else to go.
Well, I've just never seen anyone actually use it. It's either you make the corner or you die in the corner.
Odaiku, I think, is in the Lotus car. That definitely, yeah, that is the Lotus car. I remember the livery fondly. Odaiku is apparently Purple Sector 2. What's the straight line speed of the car? Gonna be like going down, like the longest straight in Formula One currently, I think. Actually, no, yeah, currently, I think China has the longest one,
I've
but
got a
that's not.
feeling we are going to see some crashes through Castle because it looks
Some.
extremely tight going through there, tighter than usual. Than on the last game, it looks. There's a barrier everywhere you look going through that now.
What I would do is like if I could set up like a box in the corner
Oh, as
called.
blazers go straight into the wall and castle.
Ooh. Oh, I am stupid. I
That
am
is a.
stupid.
You reset the trap.
Reset the track. I caught that one. Maybe it's allowed in Div 3. I don't know the rules in Div
No,
3.
it's not allowed anywhere.
Oh.
But only I get caught.
Podium predictions for spring and race. I think you mean sprint.
Someone's just crashed on the final straight. Is that? It's a black livery car. I can't.
Well,
Oh, it's a Rian. Rian.
Ryan. Rayan, sorry.
Crashed.
Rayan.
Yeah, Ryan.
It's going to be very interesting to see, because these would be the only crashes, I would argue. I think there's going to be a lot more to come. Just give me 3 seconds, I need to cough really bad.
Oh, Jaffa gets a 5-place grid pin for a collision with Aiden Jones. I can't believe how tight these walls are on this game now. Wow. Who's that that's crashed out? People are crashing all over the place. That's the monster that was in the barrier. I think. Yes, he has lost his left front end plate. He was in the barrier.
I think Aiden Jones is down a tenth on the time. It's not going to be
Aiden
enough
Jones
to
just
get...
skip half the track. That's illegal.
Yeah, I think he's on an invalid lap. I just noticed.
It doesn't matter. You're not allowed to do that. But okay.
Oh yeah, you guys have a rule against it, don't you? Who
I'm a
is
snitch
this?
now. Watch it.
I'm a snitch boy. Simo is. Young Shots asked us for our podium predictions.
Jaffa Cake is round again.
But disqualified from
Oh,
session,
Jaffa Cake's
parking
been
in a dangerous location.
The formerly Division 2 Haas driver is now the TP of Haas.
Yeah,
Cake.
I think so. I'm not up to date on all those.
Promotion. I guess if you want to call being a Haas TP a promotion, I don't know.
Gunter Steiner. Shots I will answer you now. Podium prediction for the race. Aiden Odaiku, probably, I want to say maybe Phil. Phil could get a quite good drive in, if he actually sets a lap, so let's watch actually.
Turn 1 looks so tight. There's going to be plenty of crashes. If you're on the outside of turn 1, you ain't making it. You're getting squeezed into the wall.
Know that from experience.
I mean, in the last game it was alright though. I'm quite shocked watching it. Quite shocked. Oh, as Simo hits the barrier going into castle section. But he's free to continue. That is Blazer using the runoff and resets to track.
Uh-oh. I mean, if you're in the runoff, maybe it's a bit
Offering the field, just hit the wall. Go.
Phil is minor.
Going through castle section.
Lagged a little bit through
Doesn't
castle.
Yeah. What time can Buffering and Phil produce then? I think it'd be his first lap off qualifying. Very lucky not to invalidate his lap there.
Oh yeah, he was very close.
Oh then, Buffering and Phil across the line.
P3!
P3.
Pretty good from Bufferino Phil there. It's looking like my predictions are about right. I think the monster will fall under the pressure of the actual races because of, as I said, he lacks a little bit of racecraft. No offense to the monster, of course, but like that's just how it be. That's how I see it. But I may stand corrected.
That's how it be. That's how it do.
That how it do
I
be,
think the
and
two Pringles have collided. Huh?
have they?
No, they didn't.
No, no, they haven't collided.
I think they're just setting up a slipstream, or yeah,
Oh yeah, they are
they
setting up
both
slipstream.
start
Yeah.
about the laps.
So who are we yet to see a representative time out of? I would say Simo and Stee, and of course Blazer hasn't set a time yet. I think, of course, with the sprint, it is to be said the top 10 do get flipped, but the points in the sprint
No,
aren't
no,
worth
they don't. Not on this.
forcing yourself. Oh, do they
It's
not get?
not. It's not F2
Oh
cars.
no! Oh yeah,
No.
sorry, I forget. I thought they get flipped, but
So
I
the
always
the
forget.
quali grid is the sprint. The
Yeah,
sprint. And then whatever the grid is after the sprint race
is
is
the
then the
yeah.
grid for the 50% race. So there's no flip. But nice try.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'll let you off. You haven't done a sprint race yet.
I haven't done a
Well,
single
an
F1 sprint
F1
race.
sprint.
No, yeah, first timer. The monster's going around again. He's already at the front, so if he improves, it is
He's 5 tenths down on his times.
good for him. Phil's also 35 seconds down his time. We will cut away. Who was it? Blazer. I was just going to take a look at as he comes across the line with a 146. I wouldn't call that representative either, but it seems like he gave it quite a bit of shtick in that lap. And that's all the shtick you can give it because qualifying's over. Out here in the streets of Baku. Stee is about to come across the line, followed by the other Pringle car. Stee goes P5. We should see Ashton go a little higher, I would assume. No, he maintains P7.
Another car using the runoff. Interesting. I need to
Who's
take notes of this.
Who's
I haven't
next
done a
to
race
this
around
one?
here yet.
Aiden. Maybe you should practice. Isn't your race like...
I have not done a single practice.
Your race is like soon. Short says P11, let's go. We're quite lucky there.
Off. Aiden Jones is a second up on his time. If I read that correctly,
Excuse me?
he's a second up on his time, Aiden Jones.
Excuse me? Please don't tell me. Oh my goodness, he
He's
touches
just
into the
absolutely obliterated
139s.
it. Bufferino Phil saw that and said, no, I'm backing out right there.
Wow.
Aiden Jones just obliterated everyone.
Wow. Top of the leaderboards are 138 or something, they said on the hot lap, so wow.
Yeah.
139.881 is the time that stands the top of them all, set by Aiden. And we're going to get going with the racing momentarily. 2 sets of racing today. Of course, the sprint is going to decide the grid for our actual race, our feature race. There is no mandatory pit stops to be taken. There is no mandatory pit stops to be had under the sprint, other than if you wanted to pit for damage or if you really wanted to change your tyres for whatever reason, you can.
Likely the tyre used for a sprint race is the mediums.
Mediums or softs, but probably around here it'll be the mediums because the high temp, high deg.
If there is a safety car,
combo.
then you can go for softs. But...
Soft says Aiden. No, softs? Sorry, shots. Shots. Shots says Aiden needs to touch grass.
Softs says Aiden, yeah.
I'm so sorry, Shot. My brain's cooked. Why am I commentating? Aiden takes home your pole position, though, for the sprint race, followed by the monster, then Phil, then Daiku, then Steve, Rayan, Ashton, Harvey, Blazer, Simo, Young Shots, Storms, and then Jaffa Cake pulling up the rear because someone had to, sadly. And it was Jaffa Cake today who had to take that spot.
Rip. It's gonna be an interesting sprint race. Oh, there's a big pole.
Oh, hello, Paul. I swear to God, this is how it's gonna be in 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 Div 1 as well. I need to
Such
think
a
of some pole puns.
it's such a plain pole. It's like it needs to be something on it.
And
You know,
here
like
we
just
see
green.
pole position in the pit lane.
Oh,
I need to think of a good pun just to like quickly throw out and hopefully catch Matty off guard if he's doing comms with me. Hopefully, um,
Polelli. Pirelli? Polelli?
no, no.
But Pirelli's right next to it. Okay. I'll just be quiet. Oh, there we go. Formation that.
Sorry, I keep muting. My throat's going like really bad recently, and it's been a real struggle to commentate. So if there's awkward moments of silence, I apologize because my throat is kind of killing me, softly, with its words. um, Everyone's on the mediums as expected. Yeah, I expected most of that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to round. What round? It's round 4. Round 4 around here for Baku for the sprint race, as you can see by 9 laps. It'd be quite funny if we actually ran the main race with 9 laps in it. It would be quite funny to see just the drivers' reactions. Yeah, there was no sprint. We lied. It was only 9 laps. But no, it's going to be interesting to see what happens as we're going to get underway momentarily.
You're not gonna yawn during this, are you?
I will. I can't say that because I was gonna say I will hit
I
you,
might yawn.
but I can't. I can't. I'm not gonna hit him, Twitch. I'm not gonna hit him. I promise. But I will hit you.
Any predictions for the sprint race?
I think we'll see the monster drop down, and then it will just finish Aiden, Bufferino, Phil, Daiku, unless the tires blow up or something.
Ooh, calling out the monster, eh?
I'm not calling out the monster. I just think, compared to the drivers around him, he has the 1 lap pace, but he doesn't have that pace, that consistent pace and racecraft to keep going through the whole thing, and the tires might get too worn, or an accident might happen because he's putting too much throttle out the corner. Nothing against the monster, but that is just what I am saying, and what I'm saying could be completely false. But it's what I've heard and what I've seen.
Huh?
Hello? You're here?
Huh?
Hello? Yeah, you're
Hello?
here. You're here. You're here.
Oh, here.
I thought you said
monster,
hello.
but, you know.
And I said hello. What do you mean it could be the monster?
He could be the monster, and he gets disqualified.
Well, he can't park a car for one thing. List. Anyone else for the list?
Bufferino Phil is going to come out at some weird angle.
He's going to come out at some weird angle indeed. He's made it work.
He made
Prontos. 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5 here in the Baku streets. Looking a bit cloudy, but no rain to be expected as we go green in Azerbaijan. Who was that getting a pretty good launch off the start? Rayan actually getting a really good launch around the outside, dodges the walls, but Odaiku does get that position back. And who was that going? Oh, and there's a crash. Big crash. Big crash.
God. Flashback to Singapore.
That looked like looked a little bit like the Formula E crash that happened a while ago, where they all just piled into the same wall.
It looks like a lot of drivers there have damage. So
New safety car though. What the hell?
Aiden
Not too
Jones has already
many.
pulled away from the monster by 1.6 seconds already.
Um, my prediction seems to not be going so well. Phil has lost 9 positions.
Ashton going side by side with Blazer,
Ooh,
going down
I was
into
actually like
castle section.
unironically on that, so that was
Yeah.
good. Good for me.
Any crashes? No crashes.
Follow them all through
Anything
castle.
behind him? Anything behind him? No, they're keeping it all nicely for it. Bufferino Phil actually is one of the drivers involved in the incident in turn two.
He lost 9 positions. I definitely think he was involved in the incident.
There's a
They
yellow flag. There's a
predicted,
car off. There's a car off in front.
Oh, there is.
Oh, and he almost rejoins track. And it's young shots.
I don't know if you just got that pop up that I did on my screen, but the predicting pit stop strategy is mediums. That's it.
Blazer's out.
Blazer down the main straight. Oh, that's some debris there. That's gonna at least be a virtual.
Yeah, his car is in the middle of the track.
And it's right in the middle of the track. It is looking like full course. It is full course.
It is, yes. Aiden Jones's gap he's pulled out within a lap has now just been lost.
The monster actually heeding my words and actually keeping it P2 going into the second lap. Doing pretty well off the start. Also, Jaffa Cake up 7 positions because of that little tangle. Young Shots also up 4. Ashton up 3. Daiku up 1. Let's take a look at tyres. We're seeing a few softs go on.
Jotzer just came into the chat and said he's got rear wing damage again.
Oh, again? Shots. I have your teammate in the comms box. Someone's on the wets!
Someone's on the wets?
Someone's on the wets! My brain can't
Twitch
take
Storms
this.
is on the wet.
Twitch Storm is on the wet. Bufferino Phil and Simo are on the softs. Is it gonna rain? Is it gonna rain?
No, it doesn't look like it's cloudy enough. Like, it's cloudy, but I'm not seeing anything. But full wets, you don't automatically switch to full wets though. So no, it's not gonna rain. But he must be trolling this Twitch Storm.
Maybe Twitch Storms have already given up on the hopes of the competitiveness of the race. Maybe. Jaffa Cake.
Oh, Jaffa Cake is just.
And thank you, game, for telling me the predicted pit stop strategy again of mediums. Thank you very much.
Jaffa Cake actually crashed out.
The monster into the pits. Daiku into the pits. Ashton into the pits. Stee into the pits. Young Shots. As we wait very, very suspensefully into the pits. Rayan not into the pits. Gonna get a jump on quite a few drivers here. The monster has just exited the pit lane though, so Rayan is actually going to get P3. Not too shabby, not too shabby. While we're under safety car and the cars are quite spread out, I said I saved some news, and that I have. Of course, the recent announcement of Daniel Ricciardo being bought out at McLaren. Very upsetting for some people. Adamant to stay in the sport. Apparently was offered an IndyCar seat for McLaren, and he declined.
He can definitely walk into another scene.
He could definitely. A lot of people are saying Formula E because he was spotted at a private Formula E testing session a while ago. Maybe he was trying to expand his horizons a little bit, see what he could do, but then decided at the end of the day he wants to try and stay. And you've got teams like most people saying Alpine, some saying Haas. Although I don't think Daniel personally would take Haas. Because of like he's moving down the grid instead of up. Although Daniel going to his rival would be very funny.
I mean, moving to Renault was the down part anyway, in the first place.
I think I think if Daniel moves to Alpine, it'd be very funny because Piastri is essentially now confirmed for McLaren. You've got someone from Alpine moving to McLaren to swap. They're rivals, so yeah, they're just swapping drivers. And then Fernando's just sat back, being like, "Yeah, I caused this."
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Fernando, honestly, is the GOAT at burning bridges.
I heard something about him telling his whole team about something.
Whole team,
not
but
telling his...
Otmar Safnauer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not one of the whole team members also told him either. So
Yeah.
there's a bit of
It was pretty out the blue move, I would say, for I guess
the Twitch Storm's actually pitted again for soft. So why he went onto wet, I don't know.
Thank God.
So he's now back on soft.
But what was it? What were we just talking about? I have a really bad memory. What were we just talking about? Seriously, I can't remember. Otmar Safnauer.
Yeah.
Yes, no, not Daniel. Alonso even told Laurent Rossi, CEO of Alpine, that he was leaving, and I assume he was fine with that because he left. So yeah, didn't tell Safnauer. So, and the press conference. Oh my God, the press conference on Saturday, right? You have Christian Horner, someone from Mercedes, and an FIA representative all in the same interview session. and then it gets better. You have Cyril. I don't actually. It might be Cyril. I don't remember. It's Cyril for McLaren. Then you have Otmar Safnauer for Alpine, and then you have Mike Crack for Aston Martin, all in the same room for an interview. They are really trying to stir the pot here. Like, I know they do it out of a hat and everything, but like, what were the chances?
They do have a Netflix series on you know?
They do have a Netflix series.
You know, so maybe one of the producers there might have gone into the hat.
Got into the hat, rigged the hat.
Yeah.
Why is Twitch Storms trying to like stay back on purpose? Maybe to like not get the safety car to come in. I don't know.
Hopefully this is a late call and we don't have to wait a lot on that.
No, we're waiting another lap because it's gone past.
Yeah, this gone past. Yeah.
But no, I mean another piece of news.
Someone pitting.
Oh, someone is pitting actually. Who is that?
Two people are pitting.
I'm looking at the cars for the
Frino has
TikTokers.
gone into the pit, even though he's pitted for softs. Why is he pitting?
Wing damage?
Going back onto new softs. He didn't have wing damage, but he's choosing new. So yeah, interesting strategy.
Lap 5 of 9 as well, so...
Aiden Jones is yet to pit up in P1.
Doesn't need
P3 yet to pit. Yeah.
But before they go around again, there is some other news I have. I doubt we'll get another safety car this session, so that's why I'm saying it now. France, the circuit of France, who is it? The head of D'Emilio Stefani, I think his name is. I might have absolutely butchered that. But he said some things about France not being on the calendar next year. And then the official account, like Twitter account of like the France circuit, put out a little thing which I will quickly read if I can. It says, the Formula One French Grand Prix takes note of the recent statements made by Stefano Domenicali, president of Formula One, regarding its absence from the calendar in 2023. After the success of the 2022 edition, the French Grand Prix Formula One and all the skate holders of the Grand Prix continue to work together on the presence of this event in the calendar and in the years to come, and in particular on a rotation system. Formula One French Grand Prix would like to thank its clients, all the administrations of its GIP, the circuit of Paul Ricard, and its partners for the unfailing support. The thing that interests me there is they mentioned something about it being on a rotation system.
Yeah.
So does it mean like it's going to be in 1 year, out the next year, or are they changing the circuit layout every year, or like
it's
what?
looking like it, because there's a lot of circuits to be added yet, because they want to go to America, what 3 times? Maybe even 4 times?
Yeah, 3.
They want Vegas, Austin, Miami, and then probably more.
If you look at 2 of those tracks, they're street, but we are going to get going.
I think Aiden Jones has gone.
Has gone quite early, very early in fact. And the Monster actually not too far behind. We'll take a quick look at the tyre situation after I've sort of waffled on about the F1 news. Steve making a move there on Storms with the fresher tyres. Harvey making a move on Simo. And O'Dike.
Oh, there's a car round in the back. I just saw that.
Uh-oh, is that by chance Simo?
Simo, yes.
Yes, Simo has sadly gone round. I'm looking at Ashton, squeezed in between 2 cars. I think they're actually both Lotus cars. They are both Lotus cars.
Looks incredibly tight to get just to even go too wide. It's scary.
And you run a high-speed setup, by the way, so not a lot of downforce.
I'm going to be fearing for my life Saturday. On the back of the grid.
Oh, who's that? Front wing flying through the air. Going through Castle, Young Shots and Ashton nearly touch. Rayan making a move on the Monster for second.
The Monster's wing is missing.
Oh, that's whose wing it was who went flying off. It was the Monster's. We have the Helicam going down into the main straight. Oh my god, a dive from the Pringle car! We caught that on the Helicam. Big pile up. It's going to be a safety car on lap 6 of 9. Oh my god.
The problems of Baku.
Can I just say, what a dive bomb. No. Maybe bit too ambitious there.
There should be arguments of why street tracks are really on this calendar, because this always seems to happen, but I mean, I'm no advance.
Well, sadly, if you take a look at the current state of F1, these cars really are built to suit the street circuits, and also
they're not built to suit them, but yet we're getting more and more street circuits added.
Well, yeah, but the aspects of the car are suiting it. Like, yeah, they're big cars, which makes it harder. But I think street circuits are cheaper for Formula One. They get really good attendance, and it's all really like it's all plus sides for Formula One.
But it's the racing, that's the problem. You're not going to see much side by side. That's what we all want.
But the cars now they're closer to follow, which is like this suits the street tracks. They're a lot more good on the downforce, which is suiting the street tracks. And with the recent additions of Saudi and Miami, if you look at both of them, they're class street tracks. It's all pointing to signs. And actually, back to my note on the French Grand Prix, they're actually they're looking to replace that race with a French street race. So it is the fact that a lot of
at this rate, just put a street race in London, going around like the main.
Well, if I told you that Silverstone's contract expires in 2024, and Silverstone is heckin' expensive.
Yeah, let's have 2 in London, or 2 in England. 1 in central London where they go around the
one in Liverpool
Palace,
or something.
Tower Bridge, and all that. Why not?
Why not? Yeah. We are gonna get going. Lap 7 of 9, 2 laps of racing. it is down to the wire, Abu Dhabi style, here for the final closing stages of this race. Aiden is going to lead us off the restart. Hopefully we're not going to see him go as early. Never mind, I eat my words. He is gone as soon as I say that. Odaiku, I think, making up a position there. Ashton actually making up a lot of positions there. Harvey making a move on the other Pringle car of Stee. A little bit ambitious on the Pringle car again.
I go side by side for turn 2. Ooh-hoo-hoo.
The monster and Ashton really driving like quite rough, I would say, driving to the limits. Steve up into 5th with his Pringle teammate. Doing pretty well. I think the cars behind may have a little bit of damage though.
Yeah.
But the monster actually looking for the move onto Rayan. There seems to be an incident behind with Simo. There's 2 different lines through that like chicaney bit there. The monster took a different line to Rayan. Like, yeah, he lost the back end a little bit, but he took a more like a deeper line.
Oh, I missed it.
Interesting. Odaiku, quite far down the grid after the restart. Simo has retired on track. Does this bear well for the race? Probably not. But the monster struggling to catch up to the behind of that car of Rayan, and Twitch Storms makes a move.
There's another car
on Harvey.
Harvey
has spun around, and there's a yellow flag. No, that's still Harvey. Okay. The monster might actually get it here with the overspeed he has in his car with the battery deployment as well. 60% battery to burn all on the next lap. Yeah, move easily done for the monster. I think I underestimated the monster handling Baku pretty well today. Maybe I just caught him on some of his off circuits. I should never have underestimated you, the monster. Hello, all 7 of you. We are just about to see the epic conclusion of this sprint race going in to the feature. I guess I'm going to say the feature race, the main race, the race. In a few moments, of course, this will be the qualifying position of the drivers. You can see the position change from qualifying, and I did just see that
Rayan is playing the most tightest lines I've ever seen on racing. Yeah, I'm sat going every turn he makes.
Getting
it's so close.
Squeezed by the Pringle car a little bit as well, if I dare say so myself.
Holding up both the Pringle cars. The monster and Aiden Jones are going to have a... and the monster's round!
I spoke too soon. The monster just has a little hiccup on the final lap. And it's going to absolutely ruin the race for him. As he will have to start quite far down the grid. But it is looking to be Aiden who is going to take and maintain the pole position for the race. Rayan has a little bit of more work to do to keep his current position. He's running in now, but he is up 4 positions from his original qualifying spot, which is good to see, especially at the point of the sprint race. Both Pringle cars! Both Pringle cars out on the final lap. That is going to be detrimental to their starting position. So it is Aiden taking P1, Rayan P2, Bufferino Phil P3, the Monster 4th, Odaishu 5th, Twitch Storm 6th, and Harvey 7th. But
we are in for one hell of a race.
The Pringle cars ruining it on the last lap. Did they collide together? Did you see? Did they come together?
I did not see it, but they were side by side.
Was this like an AlphaTauri moment? Youngshot says lol. But Aiden maintains his pole position for the race, picks up a few points for the sprint race, of course. Followed by Rayan filling up the first row. Bufferino filled a monster. Taking the second row, hopefully. I'm going to put a challenge up to those two into turn one. Very safely, though, of course. Quite dangerous, this track, as we've seen in the sprint. Adaishu then takes 5th, Twitch Storm 6th, Harvey 7, Ashton 8, Steen 9, Simo 10, Youngshots 11, Jeffrey 12, and Blazer P13. Are you ready? Verified for probably the most accident-prone race of all time.
It's kind of like a Saudi Div 1 almost, but I'm just hoping that Shots doesn't get a rear wing damage. I want the curse to be broken, please. I don't want to.
No, you'll get it tomorrow instead. And here we see our pole position runner in the wet. It's going to be even harder now to drive the circuit. So we wish all the drivers fun out there. As much fun as you can have on a circuit like this in the wet. They must be absolutely distraught at seeing this, surely. Or some of them might be like, hell yeah, I'm good in the wet. But are you good at Baku in the wet is the question.
Apparently, it's supposed to clear up at the end of the race, but who knows how long it's going to take to get there.
This is a long track. So
it is. I think
you're going to have a lot of time to make mistakes.
It's less than 2 minutes a lap. 26 laps.
It's going to be 2 minute lap times, man. I'm telling you. But we are going to get going with the formation lap then. A wet Baku race. It's going to be interesting. If you've just tuned in, welcome. You're in for a spectacle. Either a round of bumper cars or some of the best racing you're probably ever going to witness in league racing for a hot minute. With these drivers trying to master it. Young Shots and Blazer have already been disqualified from the formation lap. It is not looking good, Brev. It is not looking good. Verify, what are your opinions on a sopping wet Baku?
Yeah.
Worse or better than Monaco?
Oh, there's a car.
There's a car. Ryan,
I'd say worse.
You'd say
because
wet Baku is worse than wet Monaco.
Yes, because Monaco you just go full downforce. With this,
you got to run a top speed setup. Yeah. Shot saying double Lotus podium inbound. You're P11. I'm evil today. I'm so sorry.
You got to tiptoe around some of these incidents.
I think the game has moved from let's go really fast to survive. I think this has become a race like Monaco, where Monaco, it's a survival race and a test of skill and driver skill. Baku is that, but you have to have...
A lot of people... I don't know what that turn's called there, but a lot of people are hitting the barrier there, so that's going to...
You have to have a lot of top speed.
People need to realise they need to brake a lot earlier on this track.
So this race has all of a sudden shifted from pace to live.
Shots has just sent you a warning in chat.
You better watch your back with all this smack you're talking. Is that a threat? I was gonna do something nice actually. I might not do it now. Nah, I'll still do it. I put in a little bit of too much planning into this. Right. List. Surely, someone messes it up. The monster. Again. List times 2.
I feel like he just slid into his slot. And
Buffalo Phil's trying to do the same thing again.
It looked like he was just sliding into his slot there, but
1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5. Gonna be going around a sopping wet Baku as we are going green in Baku. It's a very slow pull away from the drivers. Very careful, but Rayan does get the jump into turn 1 on Aiden. Very crucial. Goes a little bit wide, though. May open Aiden for a little bit of a switchback. A Daishu up 2 positions. Great start from him at the front. Although Blazer seems to be on an absolute flyer in the midfield. It seems like there's a lot of cars spinning at the back.
A car was in the barrier just then. The car is missing his end plate, but...
Aiden actually side by side with Ryan in the wet. Oh, that's the barrier, lads. That's the barrier. Be very careful. Oh, and there seems to be a pile up behind. Big pile up, I think. Big roadblock. And Simo is out, and it's going to be, I assume, a lap 1 safety car. Yay! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first safety car of the evening.
I'm going to put a suggestion in for the in the suggestions channel in Formula V saying ghosting on.
Well, last time in Saudi Arabia Div 1, I made a meme that every time I would do the safety car restarts, I'll get less and less enthusiastic. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna commit to it. Like, the first one's gonna be semi-normal restart. Second one's gonna be like a bit more like annoyed, and then just down from there.
It's gonna keep happening.
I don't think this is gonna stop. I think
Ashton actually just slammed into the wall there, but
yeah, not good, not good.
His end plate's not missing, so he just.
Although it gives me good time to get all good footage of the cars, because it was requested that I get good footage of the cars. But with the amount of safety cars we may have today on our hands, it may be a great chance to do so. And also, it looks like they're still racing, so I'm actually gonna take a few shots of this. Who was it who was telling me this earlier? Someone was asking. You're welcome.
Scott says a swerve collision. There is another car out.
Another car out.
Yeah, Twitch Storms has crashed out.
Oh,
Jock's got a swerve collision because of...
Okay. How many cars are going to be left by the end of this race?
One.
One? A single car?
Yes, one whole car.
A whole car.
I say a whole car. It's not going to be whole, but it's going to be like an Alpine on a Saudi.
It's going to be like
is taking it very fine and slow for the pit line. I don't know what I'm watching.
Some cars going absolutely hammering it down the straights while weaving.
Gaffer Cake is in 6th gear at 1 mile per hour in the pit lane. And now he's going. I'm so confused. We're in for a treat. We're in for a treat.
Oh my god. Matty just messaged me. And he's playing F1 Manager, and I'm really jealous. I asked him what team he picked, and he picked Alpine, and I just said, good lad. He made the right choice. There's only one choice. Also, I hope you're all enjoying the new F1 Manager game if you have been playing it. It looks absolutely amazing. And it is something I will be playing. So, yeah. Hope if you are playing, I hope you're having a good time on it. It looks absolutely great. And yeah. Alpine is the right choice. Alpine's the only right choice. Also, Verify, you might need to let me know when the safety car's in, because I can't see that on my screen. Verify.
Yeah, what's up? Oh, sorry, I'm just messaging someone.
Are you messaging Matty, telling him not to pick Alpine? Verify, what are you doing? Verify.
What? I'm messaging, just leave me alone.
Verify.
I'm going to be doing this quite a bit, seeing as it's a safety car.
Don't be telling the people that Alpine's... The IRL Alpine, I have no bias in the league to any of the drivers or the teams, but my favourite F1 team is Alpine, so that is why I like Alpine. I know Verify drives for FV Alpine, but I like Alpine. He drives for FV Alpine, I like Alpine.
No, you're TP in other league.
Well, yeah, I am TP of Alpine in other leagues, but that's different. That's other league Alpine. You're FV Alpine. Other league Alpine and FV Alpine is not Alpine Alpine. There's a car in the pit lane. It's a Lotus car. Young Shots and Jaffa Cake both into the pits. What are the tyre changes? Just new intermediates. Seems just to stay intermediate throughout. Switch to slicks probably towards the end. Might have a little bit of a Sochi situation. Maybe there. But no, going to be very interesting to see what happens. I'm going to wait for the safety car to go again. In the meanwhile, hello, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to be doing that quite a bit.
Yeah.
We're just going to get more quiet and quiet and quiet.
Well, to the point where we're just not talking anymore and we're just going to let the stream go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
Well, I mean, you have to let the stream go. I could just leave.
You can probably just leave at this point. Sad times. Sad times. I think we're actually going to wait for this last car to come round. I think, which is the worst bit, because we're going to have another lap under safety car, maybe.
Yep. How many racing laps do you think we will get?
We'll be lucky to even have half the laps be racing laps.
Your prediction is only half a racing lap?
I think we're going to only have half the race racing, yes.
Jaffa Cake has just hit the barrier.
Oh.
Well, he's skimmed it, but he's definitely felt it. I don't think he got damaged. No, so he is fine.
I think we are going to go for another lap under safety car, though.
Oh, and Jaffa Cake's in the barrier again.
I'm trying to find something. So excuse the fact I'm not moving the camera too much stream, I apologise. But I thought I saw something and it would be a good talking point. I'm looking for something. Where is it? There it is. This is what I want.
Jaffa Cake's into the pits again. His wing was missing. This is going to be a long. Just flashback to my tier 2 commentating days where I was commentating tier 2 F2 and there's only 7 drivers racing with all 2-second gaps.
Well,
where I just, instead of commentating, I just muted my mic and did something else.
Really?
Yes. There was nothing to commentate over. There was like 5-second gaps for everyone.
Did the league not like get mad at you or something?
Get mad at me? No, they didn't get mad at me, but if they did, I wouldn't care. What do you want me to do?
Fair. Oh, we're racing again? What?
Oh?
Huh? No, what? We're not. They're still in it.
Where's the safety car? They're going. Yeah, they're going full throttle.
I'm so lost. The safety car went past the pit lane. I saw it happen. What?
Well, we're back racing.
Well, we're back racing. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Rayan has just set the fastest lap on the race on the intermediate tyre. Any battling happening? It's Steve and Ashton. Ashton are going to take a deeper line, and Steve's round. Is that going to be? And that's a reset to track. Sorry, not
Collie
sorry.
bear, collie bear, collie bear.
Common. Oh, Greg says that's a common glitch. So strange. I was like, okay. I got very surprised all of a sudden when we were racing again. I guess it's a commentator thing. A spectator thing, sorry. Shots is coming out of the pit lane now. The monster is. Damn it, I've yawned once. The monster is behind Bufferino Phil, going through the chicane now, as Aiden actually chasing Rayan for first. We'll give this a quick looky at as Bufferino and the monster have just pulled a second to one another. Daishu is also looking at this battle a little bit with about a perfect 1 second gap. We could see a move down the straight here by Rayan, but it will have to be quite by Aiden. It might need to be quite a ballsy move, let's say, into turn one. May result in an incident. Lap 5 of 26. We are 1/5 of the way there, Verify, if it makes you feel any better. Safety car. Why? What happened for there to be a safety car?
I can say that Stay or Steve has just been put under investigation for resetting the track. Oh, and he's crashed now.
Oh my god. What is happening? And why is this a safety car? Is it even a safety car? The cars are going full throttle. Oh no, they're not now. They're not.
That's the Delta, probably.
No,
I don't know if they fixed the Delta because
they're not going full throttle.
There's some races I've been a part of where there's been Delta, but I've just raced the entire thing. I've just gone full throttle everywhere.
It is.
And my Delta's actually gone up instead of down.
No, there is a Delta. They're not going full out. I don't think they're going full out. There is a safety car out. What happened? Why is this a safety car? I don't know what's happening. Lord, oh mercy, oh help me, please. I'm looking for something now. Very specific. Something that happened a while ago. How long ago was the Austrian Grand Prix? Oh, there it is. I wonder a little... So the FIA puts out documents, right? A lot of documents. Right. I want to see the document for, like, their little, like the map and stuff where they show the track and things. Because I want to, like... Oh, it's here. Event notes, circuit map. Oh. That's cool. I mean, I don't know what I expected. It's just a picture of the map with the corners labelled, with the marshal post labelled, with the corners labelled, and the DRS activation detection zones. So, Pog?
So far, your prediction of how many racing laps we're going to get is right. We've only had half a racing lap.
Have we? Have we actually?
Yes.
I don't want to be right on that. I actually don't. That's the one thing I don't want to be right on, and I'm right on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Please keep these such things to yourself on Saturday. Thank you.
No.
I'm kind of happy I'm starting at the back now. I'm happy.
But yeah, you get caught up in all the carnage though.
Well, red flags in it.
Well, 9 drivers left.
Yep. Lap 7.
Lap 7.
4 drivers out.
Mm-hmm. Going to be very interesting to see what happens. Speaking of things that are happening, some more F1 news because I'm just thinking of things to waffle about now, and I am not sorry, Twitch chat. Mercedes this week are running a very interesting livery. And you know, with Mercedes and running special liveries, things never end up well. But their livery, I think, is celebrating, like, is it like 66 years, like, since this car won at the 24-hour Spa event? I don't know. Something like that. But it looks like a Ferrari from the front, but they have, like, really big numbers on their side pods. Which is really cool, and it's like retro racing car. But yes, Mercedes running a special livery. Let's see how they end up this weekend. And there seems to be some issues under the safety car with overtaking, but those seem to have been resolved, I believe, by the looks of it all.
I did see a thing about Mercedes, obviously their new livery. The last time they had a special livery, it didn't end well.
Yeah, and the time before that, and the time before that.
Yeah. Oof.
It's like, when was the last time like a team like Red Bull ran a livery? It was Turkey. Turkey, yeah, the white Red Bull. I remember that. I think was that the last time? Yeah, I think it was. McLaren run the Golf. That worked, I think, pretty well because Lando got P3 or P2. It's just Mercedes with the special livery curse. But yeah, we are gonna hopefully resume the racing momentarily. As yeah, I mean, I'll get you some views of some other cars just because. Well, I don't want to be looking at all the same cars. Come on, Doritos Racing. Doritos Racing in the chat, fanboys. Um, Sorry about that. I needed to like cough, but didn't need to cough, so I was just sat here staring, like, am I gonna cough? Am I gonna sneeze? Hand hovering over the mute button, like, am I gonna mute? Am I not gonna mute? And I felt if I just muted and unmuted, then it was just be pointless. Like, I needed to speed, like, to sneeze. And yeah, didn't end up sneezing. So yep, no problems. I was gonna sneeze, but didn't sneeze. It's not coughing anymore, it's sneezing. No, it's not yawning or coughing, it's sneezing. That's the issue.
Are you sure?
Shush.
Oh, Ashton is retired on the race.
On the track or in the pit lane? Oh, he's crashed.
Well, that's another.
There
another
I say, we nearly have only half the cars running. Once we get down to about 7.5, which isn't really realistic, but once we get to about 7 cars, we'll have half the cars racing. Oh, Steve has left. They've left us with all the black livery cars. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We are going to get going, though, I think, this lap, which is good. I'll bring it all back up to the front. So, yes, welcome, everybody, to the third safety car, so the fourth start to this Baku Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Actually, the track seems pretty dry now. Would you not agree?
Yeah, I think it's time
Buffering or
for.
fill
It
on
looks like it's time
slicks.
for sauce.
Buffering
Huh?
or fill on slicks. See how that goes off the start. A few staying on the inters. No, I didn't even see the rain stop. I didn't even notice it because I've just been too fussed over these safety cars and my brain just looking at this. Not McLaren. That's Aston Martin Ventura. Ventura? No, is that Ventura? No, Vantage. Aston Martin Vantage. Safety car in this lap. As you can see on the safety car monitors, the car will be in this lap. As it will be time to go racing again. We are going to have Rayan on the start though. Gonna be doing the thing for us. Lap 9 of 26. We are 2/5 of the way done when they cross the line. Verify. Think about it that way. Why am I on the monster? I should be on Rayan. Rayan watching for the battery deploy. Watching for the full throttle, partial throttle, full throttle, battery deployed. And we are racing for lap 10 of 26. And the monster's coming to the pits, I assume, for some slick compounds. A few cars running wide, a few catching curb, one or two hitting the wall, buffering a fill, dwindling down the order on the slicks. Maybe not the best choice, although, yeah, the monster putting on new inters for the time being. There must be a lot of stationary water on the track. Not enough to get anything schmoving about just yet with the slick department, but the gaps between all the cars seem pretty big already. Other than I think Youngshot's getting really close behind Jaffa Cake here. Very interesting to see. Possibility. Definitely not an overtake through Castle. Sometimes we get the odd one round the long way here. But Young Shots. Is he actually going to go through Castle? He had me worried for a minute. I thought he was going to try and go through Castle. Ooh. Excuse me. Young Shots is going to have a little bit of better traction out the corner, it seems. Oh, never mind!
Oh,
Commentators.
and he's going to go straight into the barrier again.
Oh no! Oh no!
You need to brake earlier down in that braking zone.
His car.
The monster's at the back, as you predicted.
I didn't say at the back. I just said he wouldn't be in the top three. But no.
As you predicted, he's at the back. Oh, there was a car
Oh,
out for
shots!
If we get a safety car, I'm losing all hope. We've got a safety car, lost all hope.
To safety car numero
I think that's
4.
a lap completed, though. Is that a lap completed? Before
No.
we crash?
No, he didn't. No.
I think that's. I'm going to count that as a full lap completed.
No.
I think that was a full lap completed. I think
Actually, if Ryan crossed the line, yeah, it's good. Ryan did cross the line.
Hey, we got a full lap of racing, everyone. Division 3.
Way.
Jacobo, if you're in here, if you're wondering why no one commentates Division 3, this is why. Well, actually, no. But, yeah. No, but yeah. Yeah, but no. Baku, everyone.
Yeah.
Looks like the track is definitely going to be dry enough now for slicks. I'm sure they're going to have at least 4 laps to test it out. But this is the part where we go quiet and silent. And Jaffa Cake is out of the session.
Oh, and we're down to half cars.
I told you, it's going to be one person left standing. Oh, Shot's rear ring was damaged.
Shots just said my rear ring was damaged. No, FFS. Div
I need proof,
moment.
Shots. Send me proof.
Oh, man. We
Send me
have
proof
6
before they
cars left.
accuse us.
At what point do we call off the race? Genuinely.
What point do you put ghosting on?
What point do we call off the race? We have 6 people left. We still have about half the race to go.
We've done an entire racing lap. By one person. Only one driver did that lap.
I am... Like, me and Matty were gonna call and, like, do, like, we were gonna be F1 manager. I was gonna watch him play and stuff. That might need to be... Oh, actually, he said he'd be home in 15, 20 minutes. Hopefully this race does not go on for 15 or 20 more minutes. Longer than that, sorry. Because, to be fair, I would like to play F1 Manager, or watch Matty play F1 Manager. Because...
But no.
I'm sorry, what? Mana?
But no.
But, yeah, but no.
You've got to endure another 14 laps of this, yeah?
Like, I'm going to London tomorrow.
You're going to London?
I'm going to the Science
Oh,
Museum
Buffering
in
and Phil
London.
and cars going side by side there.
Ooh. Phil's in first now.
Maybe one day we will see DRS enabled during this race.
Oh, DRS hasn't been enabled once, has it?
Well, it has been wet, but...
We've had a lap 1 safety car, haven't we?
It has been a wet race, I guess.
And
that's
that
why.
too, yeah. It should be enabled by now. Look, they're all on slicks. Jacobo.
Anyway, for the Belgium Grand Prix, it's supposed to be raining for the race.
Don't talk to me about rain. I beg of you.
It's supposed to be raining, ladies and gentlemen, so there could be a possible cancellation again.
I said this to Paranoid when I did the Div 1 comms the other week. I said it's going to be wet for Spa, and I was debating how to word my tweet, so I was going to word it, oh God, not another sopping wet race like we've had already this year, referring to Monaco, or last year in referring to Spa, but I couldn't get them both in there because it would be too long. I wanted it to be quick and snappy, but no, yeah, it's gonna be another sopping wet race. So lovely jubbly.
Yep.
So, hypothetically, if all the drivers crash out, what happens?
The game will end.
There's a way out? There's a way out?
The session ends, yes, there is a way out. But
you're telling me we're halfway into the race,
I think if one person is left, it will end.
You're telling me we have half of the grid halfway through this race?
Yes, there is a chance.
There's a chance we can escape.
Early, yes, but I can escape early. I could just go now. But...
Please don't.
What
do I pay you in? Cookies?
I don't know. I will think about it.
Don't say that.
Right. Oh God. Gotta look up weird and wonderful facts to read out.
Oh God. Make sure they're not too weird. That's all I ask.
Well, I don't know that until I'm reading it.
Oh yeah, read it and then read it out loud. Don't just read it out loud. Is it Formula 1 facts?
You can buy a flying bicycle.
What?
I just looked up weird and wonderful facts.
What about F1 facts? What about weird and wonderful F1 facts?
Okay, I'll look up.
I think we're gonna get back racing this lap though. It'd be a late call, I would imagine, but we have a Haas of the monster. Unless the safety car is actually going to be a detriment to me and make me cry. Yeah, safety car in this lap, beautiful. Right, we're going to get racing again, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the action. Bufferino Phil is going to take us whenever he doth see fit, and he doth see fit now, and we are underway with 6 drivers left around the Baku street circuit. The monster makes a move on a Daisu. Rayan actually making a good move there on Bufferino Film with some inventive lines, though, I must say. Bufferino Film looking for the switchback. Aiden Jones also looking for a way through the monster. And Daishu fighting it out at the back. Thank God there's such a small amount of drivers left. We can fit them all in one camera shot. Aiden Jones making a move there on Phil. Hitting the wall, though, does Aiden on the exit of the corner. Maybe a few problems there. No damage by the looks of things, though, so it's all okay.
Bufferino Phil was hit, and there's another collision with Aiden Jones. There are...
I swear to God. Get moving. Quickly. Chop, chop, move. No safety car. Thank you.
Through castle section, there's a nice single file line, please.
Nice single file line. Lovely jubbly. That seems what we got. Harvey, though, has the monster behind. So...
He's got Rihanna's got a 2-second gap.
Yeah,
Not to jinx anything, but we could get another racing lap here. And he's building his gap quite a lot.
I thought I saw someone spin at the back. Oh,
I feel like going side by
is Phil
side.
okay? Phil's okay.
They're going side by side, yeah. We're about to get a racing lap completed.
Ooh. Oh no! The monster and Harvey do not collide. These are not critical corners. The monster soars on by though. And we have all the drivers. All the drivers complete one racing lap.
Wait, Phil's not crossed the line yet. Now he has.
We actually lived. It's a miracle.
Hello, new viewers to Formula V. Yes, this is a serious league.
This is a serious league. This is sort of the not so serious division. I guess.
It's serious, but without being serious. It's like a Division 3 thing.
They have Pringles and Dorito teams. I don't think it's serious.
Well, what team are you on, though? What side?
What, the Pringle Dorito drama?
Yeah.
Prefer...
I'm Pringles.
You see,
Pringles, sour cream and onion, my favourite.
You see, I only eat one flavour of Doritos, and that's tangy cheese. But I eat many flavors of Pringles, so I guess I'm going with Pringles.
Yeah. My favorite Pringles is sour cream and onion. Voted.
A lot of people in the last stream told me prawn cocktail Pringles apparently are the things to eat. Never tried them, but definitely something I will have to try now that I've heard that such things even exist.
Yep.
Sadly, both the Pringles cars are out. We still have one Dorito car running, though. So, Dorito Racing looking rather strong.
Baku is going side by side with Harvey.
Odaisu, yeah, has done it with
they're colliding wheels.
Banging wheels. Be careful, lads, into turn 1. No safety car, I beg.
That is 2 racing laps complete.
10 laps to go. DRS enabled. At last. It's been so long. We haven't seen that pop up at all yet throughout this whole race. That was the first time.
We didn't
I
see it in
think
the sprint
the
either.
light at the end of the tunnel. I can see it. 10 laps to go. DRS is here. It should be a lot nicer and hopefully not so painful. And I might actually be able to talk to Matty on time. Because of course it is results day for GCSE students out there. You got your results today. I hope you all did well. Like I said, all the grades you will get, you all deserve. You did what you've done. I assume you found your way to get around any hurdles you had. Although it seems that most people got what they were striving for. So congratulations. If you did, if you didn't, then I hope everything's going okay. You have a lot of people who can support you, your teachers, your staff, and you've got a few days still to enroll in some places. So I hope that's all going okay for everyone. But I think that was Aiden making a move on Harvey there while I was just consoling the masses.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got my results today, so did Matty. So Matty doesn't come and pick us
DRS,
through.
Aiden Jones is getting DRS.
Ooh.
The Monster is closing in on P1 as well. That you were saying about the Monster?
Aiden. Daishu goes very wide. Aiden's done it. The Monster has also done it.
Taking the lead of the race, but it could be a dive bomb yet to come. Oh, there is! There's a dive bomb! It happened, but he made it work.
Wow! Oh, the Monster! Oh my God! Oh my God! I had a heart attack. I've just had a heart attack. Oh my God! The Monster just catches he did a Carlos Sainz in Monaco. He caught a car that was about to go headfirst into the wall.
Oh, God.
And I was like, I saw the safety car flash before my eyes, and I was like, I cannot deal with more trauma.
Oh God! The Williams reserve.
Williams?
Made it very. Yeah,
Williams?
he's a Williams reserve.
What,
Yes.
in Tier 1?
Yeah, he's a Williams reserve.
Yeah, but this is Div 3.
Yeah, no, but reserves can race in Division 3.
But this is Div 3.
Yes, but reserves can race in Div 3.
Yeah, but what team does he race for in Div 3? Actually, I don't know. I think it's reverse.
I think he's a
Div 3.
standby.
Yeah, I think he's a standby.
I don't know. I can't be bothered to look.
I don't think we could be bothered to do anything right now. It's been a bit unprofessional.
Demonster to get DRS with his straight line speed. He's already going 250 miles per hour.
Ryan, maybe hitting the weaves a
He's
little bit.
look at
That's
that
2
weave
times
is-
down the straight. That was 2 times down the same straight. He came
That
off on,
is more
off
than
on.
illegal.
I
More
think
than illegal.
something to note there, if there's any stewards in the stream, maybe some illegal weaving. But Ryan has gotten the... No. Okay, the car's moving. It's fine. Oh, dive bomb! The Monster around the outside makes it stick. It's very close racing here down the streets. Dom Toreno, is that you?
Family.
I had to make a Fast and Furious reference because they race on like streets and stuff, don't they? Who was that in the background? Aiden was just... His car was hovering. The game doesn't know what to do, and nor do I.
I'm waiting to say the few words right now.
Waiting
I'm
to
not gonna say it.
What do you mean? A few words.
I don't want to say it. I might jinx him.
Whoa, the Monster's doing well.
No, I'm waiting to say the Monster's round, but you know.
The Monster's not round. The Monster's actually proving me wrong and running in first.
Oh, he's round!
That's the second time I've said that as well, and he's spun. The first and second time I've said that. What are the odds? No, I can't do this. I actually can't.
We were literally saying.
What is this? I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying.
I'm crying also. Oh god. On the topic of him spinning his fins. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Literally,
god.
I said he's proving my expectations. Literally, the exact words. He's proving my expectations wrong. I said that twice in this race, and after I've said those, literally, as soon as I've said them, he just spun around.
Oh god.
Oh my god. I'm 19 of 26, ladies and gentlemen. The monster is now in third place, running in contention for the podium positions. Adaishu 3 seconds behind, going to put some challenge to that, but we are in the dying stages. Thank God we're in the dying stages of this race, although maybe there might be, I dare say, another safety car that could shape it up a little. But Rayan,
Oh, the monster's at the
a
wall.
little bit slippery. The monster's in the wall? No, he seems to be driving
He
pretty
tapped the
fine.
wall. He had a bit of traction moment. Lost his rear, but tapped the wall.
I think he might have a bigger traction moment.
He doesn't have wing damage, so he's unlucky. But yeah, he might want to turn his traction mode down.
I hope someone clipped that on the stream. Honestly, that was why was that? That was really funny for some reason. I'll go back on the VOD and clip it. It's that quality. Oh my god.
Aiden Jones is catching up to the leader up in front.
Oh yeah, I do see that. The battle for the lead. Is coming on, which is good. I'm gonna cry. I don't know why. But I keep on jinxing every damn driver. Like right now. I see you,
There's going to be an incident between P1. There's going to be a crash for P1.
And I think he might. Oh no! Don't say that.
There's
See, I wasn't even gonna say anything.
And then the monster's going to be back in P1, and then he's going to spin.
No, no. I swear to God, if every single one of those, if every single one of those events happens, I think I will personally, I will quit commentating.
I've just
if that happens.
predicted it. That is my prediction. There's a yellow flag.
Oh no! Move! Thank you.
Bufferino, if you want, you can just stop on track.
No! Oh my goodness.
Only if you want. Right, anyway, there's going to be a DRS zone for Aiden Jones and
it's quite a long one as well, so hopefully some moves here. Down
hopefully
into
a crash for
these two. No, these two have been fighting out pretty rigorously so far.
Is there going to be any obsessive weaving from the guy in P1?
No. He's left. No, he's come off the racing line, come back on it. He did it once, that's fine. If he does it
and he's crashed!
I swear to God, that's a lot of debris. No! Wait, it's virtual. It's virtual. It's a virtual. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Just don't move it to a full. Do not move it to a full, I swear. To every being that's holy. If I see those monitors change in the next 3 seconds, I am personally, I will tweet something. I don't know what I'm going to tweet, but I will tweet something. Oh my!
Is that the safety car out?
No, that's not the safety car. I don't see one on track, and there's not one spawning in the pit lane. And if so, it would have to have spawned by now because the leader's coming past. Actually, no, that's Bufferino Phil.
Bufferino Phil wishing it was a safety car. Being 48 seconds.
Is it still a VSC? I Egg.
I've got a
Yeah.
feeling it's saying ending on their screen as Ryan is going for the mover. What is going on? What's he doing?
He has to stop though. He had to stop. You see, he put on the burners. No, he took off the burners.
You overtook him. Up here, yeah.
DRS enabled. We are green. Oh no, that was Ryan.
He's going
Ryan.
to crash.
Oh no.
His wing is missing.
I think he's actually gonna stick it out
he hit the
though.
wall.
He's gonna stick it out. He's gonna stick it out. I think.
He did hit the wall though.
He doesn't want to pit. I don't think he wants to pit. No, he's
the
coming
monster
to
is
pit,
directly
surely.
behind him.
Okay.
He's gonna hit the barrier. Oh.
Stop. Verify. I will personally remove you from this comms box if you keep saying things that are going to happen.
Right then. Lap 25 is fastly approaching for my prediction.
No! Oh. What a race. What a race. We have 6 cars left in it. I'm surprised we've actually managed to keep half the cars.
And there is loads of gaps, so this is the issue now. 6 drivers.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I know what you want to say. Don't say it. Because that's what I always say whenever I see large gaps. Oh, you know what would help with these large gaps? A blank. We refuse to say that word because it will happen. Don't make those noises either. That makes me very worried.
The monster, very
Oh no.
This is rare, but gets it back. Oh.
Don't stop it. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's running fine. There's nothing wrong with the car. There's no damage or anything. His traction looks fine. He's taking the corners nicely. He's going flat out through the right sectors, and now he's on a straight. See, he can't do it. He can't crash up a straight.
I mean, you say that, but someone has literally done that before, as in Jetpack has crashed on a straight.
We don't. No, that's doing a jetpack bar. That's not crashing on the straight. Actually, it's the same thing.
Oh!
No, stop! He's fine. I'm watching him as well because
You're in broadcast cam. I'm not. I'm in a POV. I'm watching him touch the walls. Look at these gaps. Blank.
What do you mean blank? Look at all these gaps and then blank. Formula 3 has given me PTSD of commentating! How is that end plate still attached? Formula 3 has given me PTSD.
I think the monster is listening.
You see, I said well before the stream, many of times on record. I've said many of times on record, I hate Baku as a circuit. This is why I now have permanent PTSD from this race forever in my commentating career. This one will go down as arguably not the worst. There's been worse races, but this is going down as the most traumatic.
I guess you could say that. So one more lap until lap 25.
What about lap 25? There's nothing will happen. It's fine. Although Ryan did just go fastest lap on the soft compound, 1:42.982.
I'm surprised Bufferino hasn't done that, going for softs, going for faster, because why not?
I think he might be deliberating it. I'll give him a look-see as we go down on the main straight, see if he turns in for the pit lane. He's sticking to the left wall, so he could be actually. He doesn't seem to be. No, he is sticking to the right wall.
Oh,
Oh,
no! Not quite lap
it's a crashing
25.
castle. It's a crashing castle.
It's not going
Now,
to be a safety car, is
I
it?
don't think it's going to be a safety car, but they got to be careful because there could be more drivers get out here.
I was
Drivers,
watching his POV
be
the whole time,
careful.
waiting for it.
There is a car in castle. Whatever you do, Bufferino Phil, do not crash.
It's gone now. What can that just happen on lap 25? My prediction's gone.
Thank God that wasn't a safety car.
Well, look at these gaps.
Don't. There can't be a safety. They physically cannot be a safety car now. We're safe. That we see, there's
Yes.
light at the end of the tunnel. Verify. We can see. We can see it. I got told off for yelling, but I was in full on passionate mode.
Yes,
I
that was a lot of passion.
I was absolutely like I had a lot to say. To say the least. And actually, Rayan is actually really close behind Harvey.
I'm supposed to be on
Going
comms tomorrow
for
for
the
Division
dive.
2.
Are
I'm meant to
you?
be doing comms tomorrow, yes. And I don't know if I want to do it now.
Well, after today's experience.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's been a commentary session and then some, I would say the least. But Bufferino Phil's come across the line. If only he was the car in front, we could be on lap 26. Sadly, we will not be on lap 26 just yet. Rayan,
So the monster
the
actually
front
had
wing,
a lot of wing damage during that, so...
the front wing just went badoink on the castle. Like it made an audible sound.
Like a Lego like Lego piss breaking.
Lego? What? What about Lego?
Like Lego, have you not heard the sound of it breaking?
Oh yeah, but like
I'm just going on about different stuff, I'm tired. I'm fully sat back in my chair.
man, I'm laying in bed. Like I can't take this. I might have like a fever or something. Oh, Rayan has just lost the Rayan has just lost the entire front wing on the last lap on the first corner. And I can't scream, which is the worst bit. But right now I would be screaming. I might hyperventilate. I might actually hyperventilate before this race ends. You see, I don't think we do interviews for Div 3, do we? I don't
Nah,
think we do.
yeah, let's just not. I'm gone.
No, not because I would if so, but I don't think we do because some people don't have mics, and I think Aiden doesn't have a mic, so I remember. But I may be wrong.
We are approaching the final sector. For Aiden Jones.
Hallelujah! Well, it's been an a very
The
eventful
monsters asked me
race.
how was the commentating.
A very eventful.
Well, if he was listening to us during the stream, we would know
Very
that we were watching him and hoping that he crashed.
well. It's been a very eventful race, but this man, Aiden Jones, has done well to cope with the pressures, the anxiety, and my detrimental existential crisis to come across the line and finally win in Baku. Get me off this circuit. Odaisu comes home P2, and it's going to be Rayan for P3, Harvey for P4, and Bufferino Phil for P5. I was nearly right with my predictions, you know. my podium predictions were nearly like absolutely spot on.
Yeah. The race is now over, and now we could just
I'm just
now the
everyone join me in some breathing exercises. Oh my god. Buffering or Phil? No, don't no.
Please just end it,
Please let it
Buffering.
end.
Please end
Let it
my suffering.
let it end. Let it end. Let it end.
Cross the finish line. Let it
Please.
end.
Let it end. Phil, no, don't no.
Yeah.
What a race. Jesus Christ, that is one to go down in my
the race of
career.
the season.
That is one to go down in the career.
Are you going to be commentating Saturday?
I thought I escaped. I thought I escaped Baku, but no.
Well, maybe there's ghosting. Who knows?
I think.
But then that's not going to help if people crash individually on their own.
Anyway, I skipped the podium. You got the champagne spray. You got him walking up. I hope that's good enough.
Oh,
My
Greg's
brain
not
is
going to be
broke.
happy.
Oh well, Greg can. I've spoken to Greg about my memory. So let's look at the results for the race. It is Adrian Jones taking P1, and Dicey P2, Rain P3, Harvey P4, Bufferino P5, Demonster P6, Sheffer P7, Youngshots P8, Ashton P9, Steve P10, Twitch Storms P11, Blazer P12, and Simo P13. It felt so long since I've last seen Simo. Verify any closing notes from you quickly before I wrap up the stream and cry.
I closed the game very quickly.
No comments on the race at all.
Yeah, Baku.
Well, congratulations, everyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Div 2 and back on Saturday for Div 1. In the meanwhile, enjoy Spa and its qualifying. I will see you on Saturday, probably. Have a great day, everybody, and good night.